Alright guys, my first game on NUKETOWN. I mean, literally this is the first time I got the chance to play it because it never came up in my rotation, and I don't want to try the quick playlist because it's gonna be absolute sweat fest, man. Absolute demons, and I just want to have this live commentary in peace, you know. I just want to chill, have fun, relax, talk at the same time while I play, and it's gonna be a much more enjoyable content for you guys, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so today we're gonna talk about something that absolutely melted my brain. I mean, I'm scrolling through this podcast clip of an NBA player, and this is a man with a $200 million contract, and he's out here explaining how he was splitting rent with his ex-girlfriend. Like, splitting rent, man. A man who makes more money in one quarter than some countries make in a year, and he's like, yeah bro, I was helping with rent. So I sat down, I grabbed some water, I took a deep breath, and I watched the whole clip, and it just kept getting more chaotic. I'm talking Chipotle dates. I don't like, he's saying, I don't move in with girls till I'm married, full rent promises, breakup Middle East, and absolute confusion on both sides. So, wait, hold up, your boy is cooking right here. So today we're going through the whole story beginning to end, and trust me, it's a journey. So let's get into it while we're absolutely murdering these poor kids. We're literally putting them in a trap right now. So first off, the man sits down on this podcast. Oh my god, that guy almost killed me. Sits down on this podcast, and they immediately start asking him about an ex, and he's already nervous because, you know, when a podcaster brings up an ex, the conversation's about to get a bit messy, and he starts talking about how sometimes it's hard because there's too many baddies. Like, bro, imagine saying that with a straight face. The host is looking at him like, you seem like you figured this out, you got money, so what's the most you've ever spent on a woman? And the NBA guy goes, okay, keep it real, before my last girlfriend, I never spent a penny. And the host's eyes start shaking. Oh my god, thank god I have a flak jacket. And the host's eyes starts shaking, like, and then he goes on to clarify, no, not in the NBA, back in high school. So apparently he used to go to Chipotle and have the girl pull out her card, and wait, what, on 26? One second guys. Oh my god, 27, 28, hold, okay, my aim, give me back my gun. All right, my aim's a bit shaky, I'm still rusty as fuck. 29. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell was that? Hey, we can run this, rerun this shit, bro. We could get another nuke, man. Come on, I believe in myself. You guys believe in me too because of this lobby, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll openly admit it, guys. I 2-box, alright? I 2-box. It's so obvious, alright? So obvious. But I do 2-box, but in open playlist, so I still get a bit of some hard, not players with shitty aim, but you know, decent players that can shoot back, you know. But this is a burger lobby, and this comes in a while, once in a while, you know. And let me go back to my commentary. And so this man was getting free burritos in high school, living the dream, you know. But once he got money, he says he only spent on experiences like trips, vibes, quality time, and never gifts, never cash, and never like big purchases until this last relationship. And then he starts going into that soft tone, like, if you love someone, it feels good to take care of them. And I'm sitting there like, okay, Shakespeare, go off. He's talking about how he'd rather buy her a bag than buy himself something. Respectable, wholesome moment. Then the host goes, so how long were you guys together? And the guy says like a year and a half. All right, cool. And then the host says, now how much did he spend? And the man tries so hard to act casual. Nothing crazy. And then he drops the bomb. I told her I would split her rent. Pause. We need to pause. But we're on this Marcelina. Pause. A $200 million man said the words, I'll split your rent. Me personally, I could be Jeff Bezos, and if we are not deeply, officially, romantically, contractually committed, we are splitting rent. Joint effort, then team project, group assignment. And then the host says the same thing. Like, he's like, I don't care if I'm a billionaire, if I barely know you, I'm not paying your rent. And honestly, facts. But the NBA guy is trying to justify it like, bro, half her rent is like giving her $5. And the host is like, okay, but I'm not out here giving someone $5. Like, here you go, champ, treat yourself. They're clowning him. Here's $5, go get a Happy Meal. And then the clip restarts because they need to emphasize it again. $200 million deal, split in rent. And now the host is mad at the interviewer for shaming the man. And he's like, why are you pocket watching him? But then immediately follows up with, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Oh my god. Bro, this gun is pissing me off. No, I know what they want me. He's gonna blow up the car. I knew it! Get the fuck out! Oh my god, we're on a 22. One win, na 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 na. Hakuna Matata. Okay, no wahaba. Come on. 20. Alright, my aim's a bit shaky. Come on. On another brutal. My second brutal. Am I gonna choke again? Call me choke shot. Because I like to choke on things. Wait, what? Pause! Oh my god. 1 second. Oh my god. 128. 29. One more. There's 3 people there. To these low bracket bots, I'm washed. I'm fucking washed. Alright guys, I'm just taking a bit of a break from NUKETOWN because after that double nuke choke, I don't want anything to do or be associated with NUKETOWN ever again for a while. Okay, that guy got absolutely turned on. But yeah, then the clip restarts. We were gonna continue what we were talking about before. Oh, okay. This lobby is a bit more decent than the last one, huh? Oh my god, this guy's just not dying. I definitely need to put 40 mag on my freaking weapon. Oh my lord. Alright, we're already running out of ammo. And I have scavenger on. That is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, continuing on, the clip restarts because they need to emphasize it again. Like $200 million deal and splitting rent. And then the host was mad at the interview for shaming the man, and he's like, why are you pocket watching him? And then immediately follows up with like, I'm still mad that he paid half the rent. And everyone is agreeing. Half? Why? Especially because they weren't even fully official the whole time. I mean he describes it as like talking for a year and a half, not married, not living together, not engaged, talking. And talking stage rent is insane. And then the NBA guy explains like the real reason, like when you're rich, it's hard to tell a woman's intentions, and he never tricked on women before, like no expensive gifts, but with this girl, it felt good to spoil her, and he liked making sure that she was fly, but he also needed to know she wasn't just with him for the money, and especially because every guy she dated in the past was rich. And then here comes the apartment story. So she starts looking for a new place in her price range. And he says straight up like he does not move in with the girls until he's married, and living together is basically marriage, so he refuses to live with her. But then she finds this apartment that's double what she can afford, way out of her budget, and he falls in love with it. He's like, this is nice, I want you to stay here, I want to pull up here. And he asks what she can afford, and he says he'll pay the rest. And then he makes the craziest promise of all time: no matter what happens in the relationship for the next year, I hope you pay this rent, even if we break up. And that's not love, that's a lease agreement with emotional steps. I mean, he even admits that he went into it with the wrong mindset, but didn't know if she was the one. So he commits to this year-long rent deal, and then 5 or 6 months later, guess what? They broke up, and now he's sitting on a podcast asking if he should still help her pay the rest, and the hosts lose it. And one of them is like, wait, we're on a 20 gun streak right now. One of them is like, this man is live on air announcing he's about to make this girl homeless, and the way they're laughing, you'd think they found out Santa wasn't real. But then they make a good point, like they say he should stick to his word unless there's another man living with her, because if her new dude is chilling on the couch while another man pays the rent, that is insane. Alright, half time and we're already 25 on. And also, the new guy might not be comfortable with that. Some dudes get jealous, controlling, even violent. So they joke about that the NBA player probably made this promise when he was in that lovey-dovey, slightly horny, not thinking straight phase, you know? And the man was excited, he had money, was in his feelings, and he was like, hey baby, you like that steam room? You like this spot? Okay babe, I'll cover half your rent. That's basically how it probably happened. And he wasn't thinking about future consequences, he was operating on pure vibes. So should he keep paying now? Well, the hosts they say yes, not because she deserves it, but because he promised. He encouraged her to take an apartment out of her budget. He changed her expectations. Like being a roommate who signs the lease and dips early. It's wrong to leave someone stranded with a payment that they can't cover. So then they go into how athletes pick women who are ready. Wait, one second before we continue. We're on a 26 right now, but no one's there. Wait, what the hell? Bro, that timing is insane. That Call of Duty timing is insane. Yo! That just sums up this game in a nutshell, man. Alright guys, we're gonna try again. This is the last chance that I'm gonna get with double XP, even though we're playing TDM right now. Oh, cool. We already have a shotgun guy. And there's a guy there. Okay, one second. Get that out of there. He's not gonna expect this. I got trapped. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, okay, my last bullet killed him. I'm so lucky there. There's another dude there. Alright, we're starting fast. But yeah, so continue on with the clip. So they go into how athletes pick women who already have these luxury lifestyle expectations, and they ask the real question, like, when you have so many options, why choose someone who needs that much financial support? It feels lazy. And the final message that they give him is actually solid. Like, when you come into money, especially if you're naturally generous, you need to be careful. Givers give, takers take forever without breaking a sweat. And you can accidentally put yourself in a situation where you're funding someone's entire lifestyle without realizing how you got there. And the host ends it with a warning, like, be careful with sentences like, I'll pay your rent, I got you, I'll cover that, because some people hear that and immediately grow roots, and they will cling to that promise like it's a personality trait. So yeah, a $200 million NBA player almost turned himself into the ex's GoFundMe. All because he got a little emotional, a little excited, made a big promise, and now he's stuck between being a good guy or being a walking ATM. So let me know in the comments down below, do you think he should keep paying or should he cut it off now that they broke up? Would you split rent if you were worth $200 million? That is an answer that I would like to know. But right now we're caught in all the streaks. We have the visa. They need to buff the hop actually, because if someone has scout combat and they get a kill, you won't even see them on the minimap, man. And also ghost as well. Ghost is also bugged, I heard. So yeah, okay. Alright, come on. Alright, I'm in the zone right now. I'm feeling it. Look at this. They're on the right, and I don't know, for some reason when you look at the minimap, it just feels weird. Like in the earlier Call of Duty, when you have a Blackbird or a Harp or a Visa or something like that, you would know exactly where they are. But here, the minimap makes it show like see, in their spawn, I can't see if they're on the right or if they're in middle or something like that. And I swear to God, in previous calls, it wasn't like that, right? I'm not tripping. We were on a 21. We were on a 21. Today is not our day, gentlemen. Today is not our day.